So now we've got our room with our character within it. The last thing that we need to do is we need to tell our character what we're wanting it to do. So I'm going to cancel out of this, where it pulls me back to my main Game Maker page. And then from here, I'm actually going to double click on my object character. Okay, so we're going to tell our object character what it is that we're wanting it to do. So after the first browser pane, we've then got the second one. Now this is our events. We've also got another one called actions, and we'll get to that in just a minute. The first thing that we want to do is we want to add an event. So again, we can do this one of two ways. So I can right click and then add event, or I can do the same thing down the bottom. There's an add event tab. Okay, when we do and add a new event, you'll see this pop up. And the first one that we're going to try and do is a key press. So on our key press, I'm going to select my left key press. Okay, so I've got my first event, it's a left key press. I'm going to hover over past our actions, over to this very far right hand side. Now this is all of our commands that we can tell it to do. So what I wanted it to do is to move to a fixed position. So it's that first red icon that looks like a firework. I'm going to click and drag anywhere in the entire actions area. I could be in the top right hand corner, smack bang in the middle, right over at the left. It doesn't actually matter. Wherever I let go of my mouse, it will just place that in there. So the last part for this is where we then make sure that it applies to itself, that we set the direction as left because we've collected up the left key press, and we then need to set a speed. Now an average, reasonable, comfortable playing speed is about 5. So I'm going to set mine at 5 and I'm going to go OK. Okay, so now when I press left on that character, it's going to start moving left. Before I go back and play the game again, I'm going to do the same process, but for right. So I'm grabbing that red button, pulling it over, selecting right, changing my speed to 5. And I'm also going to do up and down. Now, if you'd like to, you're welcome to add another one. I'm going to add one more. And I'm going to do a key press. If I scroll down a little bit further, you'll see that there's a space. I'm going to click on that one. And I'm going to tell it whenever I click on the space bar, that I want it to stop. Now, when you stop, you don't have a speed, so we just leave that at 0. And I've got that one selected. And now, when I come back and I play my game, I'll just take a moment to load. I can press left, and my object moves left. I can press right, I can press up, I can press down, and I can press space, and my character stays there.